setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Durant. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Bit of a picture-perfect start here to this game. They've connected on all three looks.
Down low. Here's Holiday. Can't hit that one. So Phoenix will take it the other way.
Well, due for a miss after 4 of 5 to begin this one.
Outside Booker. Takes a three. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Gotta give a ton of credit to the Bucks front office. Beyond trading for Holiday and, of course, re-signing Giannis, I love how they filled in with those guys around that star power.
To the middle. Here's Holiday. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
Well, that Greek Freak nickname is apropos. I mean, he can handle it, he can pass it. A combination of size and athleticism. What a talent.
The drive by Paul. That one drops for him. Well, Brent, seems like every year the Bucks have to replace a key rotation player.
Yeah, and tricky because they don't have the financial wherewithal to spend a ton of money with the contracts that have been given out. So it's about the right fit, the right personnel, and I think front office and coaching staff do a great job of identifying who those players are.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Great quickness on the pull-up from Middleton, cashing in on that opportunity.
Outside Durant. From 15 feet away. Counted. Durant's got 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Lopez. His last outing, we saw him score 13. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer, Holiday. Lopez can't hit.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Here's Durant. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Here's Allen. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
How about Jrue Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Does such a good job with patience inside as Giannis finds some room, strong in the interior.
Outside Durant. Phoenix no good that time either. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Bucks ahead. They're up by
12. The Bucks. 17.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks?
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo has won MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year, and a championship. But he says, quote, I am not satisfied. As the leader of this team, that's the tone I set. I don't care about trophies. I care about getting better, and that's what I've done my entire career. Brian, he stays focused.
Nose to the grindstone, Allie. Thanks for that. Shot from 12. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
One of the purest scorers the game has ever seen. Durant continues to somehow get better each year.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Outside Holiday. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul.
Kevin Durant.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the Bucks getting another bucket right there. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Middleton, right side. Outside Holiday. Pass to Middleton. 6 on the shot clock. And the 3 off target. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here he goes. And Biyombo with the block. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Lopez. Knocked away. In transition, here come the Suns. Booker with it. Picked up by Allen. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
At the line for the Bucks.
So we'll see Giannis Antetokounmpo go to the line here.
One shot.
It goes on Kevin Durant. And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
And last season, Giannis passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the Bucks' all-time leading scorer. He wants to finish his career in Milwaukee, so that total bound to grow.
And here are the Suns now. 6-point game.
How about the length? Tough for any offensive player to deal with the likes of Middleton with those long arms.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. Pass to Holiday. 5 on the clock. Middleton outside. Shoots over Ayton. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And it's the Suns with the ball. They trail by 6. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
And you cannot afford to do that when you're in an opponent's building. You got to knock down free throws. That cost them.
And Grant, both Giannis and Kareem dominated the paint, but they get it done differently.
Yeah, that they do. Kareem, possibly the best ever in the post, whereas Giannis might be the most dominant slasher and driver in league history.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
Here's Holiday. He's off on the layup.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Bucks foul.
Here's Booker.
Grayson Allen. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And here are the Suns now. To the inside. Biyombo. And Biyombo slams it home.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
And Durant with the big finish.
And another one for KD, putting together a beautiful offensive night.
To the paint. Stolen by Ayton. Knocked loose. Allen on the wing. Back to Holiday. Pass to Lopez. They double him with Ayton. Allen with it. Guarded by Durant.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Third team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for Phoenix.
And it's tied up with that one. Well, Brent, for this Milwaukee organization, how big was keeping Giannis?
Well, B.A., could you just give me another synonym for massive? I'll take all of them. Because obviously it's all about Giannis, and the title in 2021 helped big time to keep him in Milwaukee. But imagine if they lost him and went back to square one. You just don't replace guys who are this special.
For three, Durant. Rebounded by the Bucks. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
And I'll tell you what a surprising result. Losing to an underdog is one thing, but getting blown out is quite another.
Yeah, that's a bit of a head scratcher there. That was a case where every single thing that could have gone wrong for them, it showed up.
And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Well, Booker's bringing some energy to this one. Always a threat to leak out and score in the open.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Bucks ahead. They're up by 1. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Paul with it, guarded by Antetokounmpo. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul.
Second personal foul.
That'll be a second foul of the game.
Foul.
And it's the Suns with the ball. It's a 1-point game. 6 to shoot. Out to the right wing. Here's Booker. Kept alive. Back to Paul. Pass to Durant. For the lead. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
That one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Portis outside for 3. And the three-pointer goes.
3-point field goal.
And the Bucks lead by 4. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
First team foul.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. To the wing, right side. Matthews misses.
Let's be honest, that's not a shot he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, the continuity for the Bucks is a strength. Chris Middleton said, quote, "We've been through every type of situation, so you know what to expect. There's no need to worry about failing because you know what you need to do." Brian, some call it corporate knowledge.
Jay Crowder.
Well, a key aspect when it comes to NBA dynasties. Thanks, Allie.
Old school, mid-range, Jay Crowder, that's 2. I've gotten used to Devin Booker putting up huge numbers, so a 40-point game for him feels like another day at the office.
And it's Kevin Durant with the foul.
Second team foul.
That's his 3rd foul so far.
In for the Bucks.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Clock at 6. Connaughton outside. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Third team foul.
Well, you talk about Booker's high-powered offense. He's a rare member of the 70-point club with only 5 other players in NBA history. Brent, you got Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, Elgin Baylor, and David Robinson.
Man, B.A., if you could sit down at a table to talk about your 70-point night, I'd like to be a server at that table.
Here's Booker. Good work defensively by Crowder. Milwaukee in the lead. Pass to Connaughton. Outside, Ingles. Crowder outside. On the wing, Connaughton. An open look for Portis.
Bobby Portis.
Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Portis has got 5 points now this quarter. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Tipped. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ingles.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time he might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Here's Durant. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Yeah, life's not fair, right? I mean, that is unfair. You do everything you can to contest Durant's shot, and it turns up to be an up fake instead.
At the line for 2.
That free throw misses. So he comes up empty, missing both.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there. Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Here's Booker. Pass to Aiden. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Aiden's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Back to Carter. .114 left in the 3rd quarter. Shoots. Nifty move.
Chris Paul. First personal foul.
And that one falls for Carter.
At the line for the Bucks, Javon Carter.
And so Carter nails them both. 1:10 left to play in the 3rd quarter of basketball. Now here's Paul. Down low. Biyombo. And Paul gets it to go. Paul's got his 2nd basket on the night.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
Here's Portis. Pass to Connaughton. Back to Crowder. Stolen by Ayton. Here's Booker. Yep, count it. Booker's got 6.
You have to be alert if you're guarding Devin Booker. He's terrific at cutting apart the defense with the dribble move.
Inside. Here's Portis. Ingles from outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. Ingles has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. It's Booker on the wing. And Booker with the jam.
He really gets up there. I mean, Devin Booker will surprise you and throw it down.
And he gets that one. And it's now only a 5-point Bucks lead.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And we've reached the end of the 3rd. Bucks ahead. They're up by 5. And
38. The Bucks. 43.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the 4th quarter could have more action in store for us. Now Holiday. Pass to Matthews. Misses the 3.
He is tenacious. Love to watch him battle on the defensive glass.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Holiday with the ball. Middleton with it. Puts up a 3. And Drew Holiday gets a 3.
3-point field goal.
And the Bucks lead by 6.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
And the Bucks with the possession here. They've led by as much as 10. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Orlando, where they'll face the Magic. To the inside. Here's Matthews. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. To the left wing. Back to Holiday. From the arc. And another three for Milwaukee.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
And the length of Giannis is a problem. He's erasing shots.
And Lopez gets it to go. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
The other part about tonight, you got to give credit to the coaching staff. They came in here with a great game plan, defensively locked in. They were ready for the sets. They jumped in passing lanes. They came away with steals. I mean, they anticipated just about everything.
Here's Ayton.
Suns foul.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation.
His first turnover. He's been extremely steady with the ball tonight.
Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. And Booker gets double teamed. And there's the 3-second violation. Well, since Commissioner Silver took over, Grant, it seems the league's dress code is now leaving more, let's say, wiggle room. You good with that?
Yeah, a lot of wiggle room, at least compared to when I played, when it was more of a business casual environment. But I think it's great. Let the players be themselves. Let them be authentic. And I think in a weird kind of way, it endears these players to the fans at home watching on TV.
Like a bunch of runway models before and after every game.
No question, no question.
That'll be a 5-second call. Ooh,
talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Phoenix ball.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Left side Paul. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bucks.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Biyombo.
So tough to contain the length of Giannis. When he takes those strides, he's going to make you foul.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
And already Giannis has a regular season MVP, a finals MVP, plus a defensive player of the year award, winning all 3 trophies by the age of 26. Excellent.
And the ball out of play. The Bucks will have it. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Well, Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
5-second.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
into the lane. The shot misses. Ayton with the defensive effort. For Antetokounmpo, you can also throw in an all-star MVP. Brent, that puts him in elite company.
Well, thanks, B.A. I did forget that one, and that's a major one, too. But the Greek Freak, just the second player ever to win those 4 awards. The first, of course, MJ. That just tells you Giannis is already an all-time great.
Pass to Allen. Now here's Middleton. And so the ball out of bounds. Middleton touched it last. That'll be a 5-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Three-pointer, Holiday. And the Bucks miss again. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
8-second violation.
And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. And Grant, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels. And it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
Yeah, don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Bucks ball.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation.
Bucks ball.
When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A. Playing loose can help you and hurt you. You really need to tighten it up.
For a spindly guy, Durant has such great body control. Hard not to foul him when he carves his way in that deep.
At the line for Phoenix, Kevin Durant. 2 shots.
That one's off. That one's no good. Here's Ingles. There's 14 seconds left to play in the fourth. From deep three-point range. And Ayton pulls it down. Pass to Durant. Over Ingles. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and focused.
Focused and